Have you ever dreamed of being someone great, of doing something beyond what others believe you can? But people laugh at you, they discourage you, and slowly you begin to believe them. You forget who you truly are, but listen closely, because after this story, you'll remember the truth. You were born to soar. Once, there was a humble monk who lived in a small hut beneath a tall, majestic mountain. He raised chickens for food, and every morning he climbed partway up the mountain to pray and meditate in peace. One morning, as he climbed, he noticed something unusual lying by a rock. A large egg, bigger than any chicken egg he had ever seen. He looked up toward the peak of the mountain and whispered, "This must be an eagle's egg. Maybe it fell from its nest during last night's storm." The monk gently picked it up and carried it home. Back at his hut, he placed the egg in his chicken's nest, where one of his hens had already laid some eggs. Days passed, and finally, the eggs hatched. Among the tiny yellow chicks was a baby eagle, fragile yet magnificent. The eagle grew up believing he was just another chicken. He scratched the ground for worms, clucked like the others, and flapped his strong wings, but only flew a few feet off the ground. He never questioned it. He thought that was all life had to offer. Years passed. One bright morning, the eagle looked up and saw a magnificent bird soaring high in the sky. Its golden wings stretched wide, gliding effortlessly through the wind. The eagle's heart stirred. "Who is that?" he asked one of the chickens. "That?" the chicken chuckled. "That's an eagle, the king of the skies. He belongs up there. We belong down here. We are chickens, so don't worry about that. You will never be able to fly like that." The eagle sighed. "Oh, I wish I could fly like that." The chickens laughed. "You fly like an eagle? Don't be foolish. You're a chicken." So the eagle lowered his head and went back to scratching the dirt, trying to fit in with those who couldn't see his wings. Years passed, and the eagle grew old. He stopped dreaming of the sky. And one quiet morning, he died, still believing he was nothing more than a chicken. He never knew the grand life that could have been his. Many of us are like that eagle, born for greatness, yet living small because we believe the voices around us instead of the power within us. Don't let your environment, fear, or the doubts of others define your life. You are not what people say you are. You are what you decide to become. Stop settling for less when you were made for more. You were born to soar, not to scratch the ground. So lift your head, spread your wings, and rise into the sky where you truly belong. If this story moved you, like this video, share it with someone who needs a reminder of their greatness, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Remember, you are an eagle, not a chicken. Now go and fly.